Chapter 1. The Hidden Button. It started like any other Monday. Jason, a 34-year-old software engineer, was late for work. He lived in an old apartment building in Brooklyn, 12 floors. One cranky elevator and terrible cell reception. As he rushed toward the elevator, coffee in hand, he noticed something strange. There was a new button on the panel, B3, he whispered. The basement only had to levels B1 for storage and B2 was always locked and unused. Curious, he pressed B3. The lights flickered, and the elevator began to descend far deeper than usual. Jason's stomach dropped. The digital floor indicator blinked, B1, B2, and then B3, when the doors opened. Everything was pitch black. Chapter 2. The Hallway of Whispers. He stepped out. The air was cold, dry, and heavy. The elevator doors closed behind him. Click. No button. No way back. The corridor ahead was dimly lit by flickering lights. The walls were concrete, wet with condensation. As Jason walked, he heard something that chilled him to the bone. Jason, turn back. You don't belong here. The voices were whispers, but close, like they were just behind his ear. He spun around, heart pounding, but saw nothing. Suddenly, a door appeared to his right. It hadn't been there seconds before. It was wooden, old, and slightly open. He pushed it gently. Chapter 3. The room with no corners. The room inside was impossible. There were no corners, just an endless curve of walls. Dozens of old televisions lined the walls, all displaying live feeds from apartments, streets, offices, his own living room. Someone was watching everyone. On one screen, Jason saw himself standing in that very room. Then the screen glitched, and a new image appeared. Jason, lying on the floor, eyes wide open, unmoving, dead. He backed away, terrified, and ran into the hallway again. But the door was gone. Now there were two new doors, one marked leave, and the other stay. Chapter 4. The choice. Jason hesitated. His mind raced. What did leave mean? Back to normal life, a trap? And what about stay? Stay in this nightmare. He chose leave. The moment he touched the doorknob, the ground shook violently. Lights exploded above him. A siren wailed in the distance. The door creaked open, and he saw his own apartment, but something was wrong. It was exactly the same, yet every photo, every book, every item was placed slightly differently, and on the wall was a message scratched deep into the paint. You left, but you didn't escape. A figure appeared behind him in the mirror, tall, faceless, unmoving, watching. Chapter 5. The loop. Jason screamed and ran. Every door he opened led to another version of his apartment. Sometimes it was burnt, sometimes abandoned, sometimes full of his own dead body. Eyes staring up at him, each time. The message on the wall changed. You were warned. This is your punishment. You ask to see what's beneath. He finally collapsed in a version of his kitchen, exhausted, whispering to himself, I just wanted to know what B3 was. Suddenly, a voice answered, and now you'll never unknow it. The lights flickered. The elevator dinged behind him. The door slid open, revealing the original elevator. He ran in and hit the lobby button. Nothing. The panel had changed. Now there was only one button, B4. Chapter 6. Deeper. The elevator began descending again. Jason screamed, banging on the walls. B3, 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 B4. The doors opened. This time, there was no hallway. Just darkness. Then he saw them, hundreds of people, standing silently, facing away. Whispering in unison, they turned slowly, and Jason recognized their faces. All of them were him. Different ages, clothes, expressions, but all Jason. And they spoke together. You chose curiosity over safety. You wanted to know. Now you will join us. As they closed in, Jason's screams echoed down the infinite blackness. Epilogue: a new tenant moved into Jason's apartment the next week. The elevator still worked, mostly. But sometimes late at night, when no one is watching, the B3 button flickers back on, and someone always presses it.